Yeah, tell him
So JJ Metcalf, basically, I interviewed him like a month ago because this fight was supposed to be in February, originally, but then it got moved back because of COVID.
Nice,
so I pinged him and I was like, "Do you mind if we do an interview during fight week?" And he's like, "Yeah, we can do it." And he basically said, "Like we can do tomorrow after I've refueled, because after they do the weigh-ins and they can eat whatever they want basically before the fight."
Yeah.
I was talking to him about that, so he was telling me about.
So he was just eating whatever he wanted on that day because it's after the weigh-in. But they probably wouldn't, would they? Because they still want to be like in health, like good health for the fight.
He said that basically they stagger it, so they have a lot of obviously fluids because a lot of the times they're a little bit kind of like dehydrated at the weigh-in. But then he basically said he had a little bit of a treat, so he had like pistachio ice cream with pistachio and vanilla ice cream.
Yes,
it's quite funny. So I'll talk to you about that. But so he's undefeated, JJ Metcalf. And Ted Cheesman has got 2 losses, but both these guys are former British champions.
Nice, okay. JJ Metcalf, 13-0. And his opponent, Ted Cheesman.
So Ted's lost a couple of fights. Yeah.
I remember the fight against Sam Edgington.
Yeah.
I've seen Cheesman. Was it when we went in 02? Yeah. 02 Arena against Carlos Jones, 2018.
No, I don't think so. We went to Wembley, remember? Or maybe you went.
Yeah.
Did you go?
Yeah, it was Wembley. I keep thinking it's 02 Arena. Yeah, it was Wembley Arena, yeah.
You may have just watched him, though, as well, if you're watching a Saturday Fight Night.
I recognise him against Sam Edgington.
Yeah. That was like a really controversial fight. And then
Egg versus
a lot of people thought you may have lost. Yeah, Egg versus Cheese. Exactly. Yeah. That was Fight Camp. Exactly. Yeah.
That's what they called it. It was a controversial win, did you say, that one? Unanimous decision.
Some people thought it might have gone like the other way, to be fair. But yeah, so but this is going to be, Kev, this is going to be like action-packed, man. I'm telling you now. This will
is this just a start? So how many undercards are there? Is this the first one?
No, it's not. So there's been a couple. So there was Chris Kongo versus McKinson, which is at welterweight. That was really good. That was really close. So no, Ricky Hatton.
Yes.
His son made his debut, so he just had a 4-rounder.
Ricky Hatton who fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Ricky Hatton, like the really famous boxer. Yeah, his son Campbell Hatton just had a 4-rounder on his debut.
Yeah,
it looks okay. And then before that, we had a heavyweight fight between Nick Webb, who Dave Allen's fought in the past, and Eric Pfeiffer. There's a knockout in round 2. He floored him 3 times, knocked him out.
Nice.
We've got another heavyweight fight, which will be after this.
Yeah.
Which is who Dillian Whyte manages, who's unbeaten. Fabio Wardley versus someone who you'll know, Eric Molina.
Molina.
Yeah, Molina. Yeah.
He was on the undercard for one of the other. Yeah, Joshua Ruiz, wasn't it?
Yeah. So he's fought Hergovich. He's also fought Joshua and Wilder Ruiz. So, and it's a big step up though for Fabio Wardley because he's been fighting at domestic level.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the English champion. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm just going to try something.
Yeah.
Just let me know if you can hear what's coming out. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear that in the background?
What on your side? No, I can't hear it.
Oh no, but you've gone though. Okay, 1 second. No, this one. I can't hear you. It's okay.
Can you hear me now?
I basically just shut you up. Okay, that's back. You're back.
Hear me? Yeah. What do you try to do? You try to put the volume out, but you don't want.
No, I tried to see whether I could listen to the fight full like half volume whilst also be able to hear you, but you can't because it's 2 different outputs. But I can still. Yeah. I've got it on very quiet, so I don't think you can hear it.
Yeah, mine's on quiet, so it doesn't echo back through.
Yeah, that's why. I can still hear it though.
Can you hear? Can you? Shall I turn it down? I'll turn it down a little bit.
No. I can't hear yours.
Okay. I thought you said you could hear mine because before you could hear mine echoing.
No, it's all right.
So,
look at
Metcalf is in black shorts.
Correct. Yeah.
And he's the guy you interviewed.
Big uppercut already. Flipping out. Oh, flipping heck, man. This is going to be a war.
What weight is this?
It's super welterweight.
Okay.
So it's the weight below, in between welterweight and middleweight.
Mm-hmm. They look fairly heavy for welterweights. I don't know why.
The thing is, you remember as well, they may look quite muscle bound, but they're probably only they're like 5'8", 5'9".
Compared to heavyweights, they're quite short. But they're very lean as well. They're very ripped. Like heavyweights tend to be bulky as well.
Exactly, yeah.
But they're really going for it. I'm guessing your money's on Metcalf because you interviewed him.
I should probably say that I want him to win. He's a really nice guy, actually. Yeah, I like him too. I mean, I know him personally, so I guess I'm a bit biased, but he's got the unbeaten record as well, which I know you love, an unbeaten record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say he's probably slightly more skilled, but let's see. Oh.
They're really, they're proper good.
They're going for it.
But they are trying to be defensive, like trying to slip the punches and stuff.
Yeah. They are, yeah. It's not reckless.
This is, and this is also the same referee that refereed Joyce versus Dubois, wasn't it?
Oh, wait, you've got a good eye. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Don't know the name, but it's the same one. So we've got a few fights before the main event, right?
So yes, we've got this fight, Fabio Wardley versus Eric Molina. Actually, is that? Hold on 1 second. There's one more, I think, as well. Or is there? Let me check for you. Heavyweight action. Oh no, so there's one more after this. Molina versus Wardley, and then it's Povetkin versus Whyte.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm a bit nervous for Povetkin, I think, considering that, with COVID, I think he didn't probably get to train like he wanted to, and he's also getting a bit old now, so I feel he's got the disadvantage in both ways a little bit.
It's funny, because I interviewed Dillian Whyte's trainer, Xavier Miller, and I was talking to him about it, and he basically said, you got to remember that age isn't everything, because obviously he's really experienced still, and he can still bang.
Yeah.
And he said, he is a little bit older, but a lot of fighters in the past at that age have been able to win big fights, which is a fair point, to be fair. But I think the fact that they moved the fight back quite a few times, and Povetkin moved it back, means that he should be, as sharp as he can be, I'd assume. Just because they moved it, I think, 3 times now. So
yeah, that's probably not in Dillian Whyte's favor, because Dillian Whyte was ready for it at that specific time, and then they moved it, so you had to sort of re-get ready. It's not like you just keep training up until the day. You sort of your training changes just as you get closer to the fight, right? Like you might not spar as much because you don't want to cut yourself and that kind of thing.
Exactly.
A week before the fight, so it does affect your routine.
Yeah, and it's interesting because he also has in the corner now, since he's added someone who's Harold the Shadow Knight, who's he was the co-trainer for Lennox Lewis.
Right, I see.
Yeah, so he obviously is really experienced.
So what did Dillian's trainer say? Because I'm assuming he couldn't really give away his tactic and stuff to the public, right? I'm assuming he can't be like, oh yeah, Dillian's going to do this or any of that.
No, I mean, I to be fair, I asked him about it, but I kind of knew he wasn't going to give me much. So
yeah, they can't expose themselves.
I more tried to kind of ask him questions that I knew I could get answers from.
Okay.
Like I could read between the lines, if that makes sense, rather than ask him really bluntly, because I knew he would just get rightly so. He'd just be like, no comment, which is fine. So I kind of butted him up first, not in a bad way, in a good way, saying, what do you think about because he had another fighter on here. So I just said in general, how was camp in Portugal, because they're training out there, and how's the Shadow Knight, blah blah blah, and then I just kind of eased into it. And I asked him about it, and he basically just said, look, because I said to him, how does he win? How does Dillian Whyte win? And he just said, by any means necessary. He just said, look, even if it's a points win, I don't mind. Obviously, if he gets a knockout, it's a bonus. But this is a war at the moment, though. Metcalf versus Cheesman. Loving this. Metcalf as well, a southpaw, so it's quite interesting. Or he can box southpaw.
You mean Eggman?
No. So Metcalf just changed the southpaw for a little bit. He went back though. Cheesman is. They're both orthodox normally. I think
they're both orthodox now. Yeah, I was gonna say. Hang on a second. They're both. Maybe they switch.
Yeah, I think Metcalf can switch. I don't know how effectively, but it's funny because they're in Kev. They're on a yacht. They've been staying on this super yacht in Gibraltar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a hotel on a yacht in Gibraltar. That's where they've been staying.
Who's they? All
the fighters.
Why is that for social, for distancing related purposes?
Oh no, they're just because that's the setup, and this is basically in Gibraltar.
Okay.
This whole fight card.
So all the fighters were together on a yacht, so they must have bumped into each other like their opponents and stuff.
Yeah, but it's a big yacht though. It's like a super yacht.
Yeah.
But they're all on like a plane together. It's quite funny, and they flew over, so it's quite jokes.
Imagine that all on the riots on the plane because of all the boxers. That's quite hilarious. So this is in Gibraltar right now. This is the setting of the fight.
No, they're all in Gibraltar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is where the fight's happening in Gibraltar.
Yeah. What do you think? That's pretty. This has been. It's
a bit random,
cool, man.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know if it I always tend to think like UK or US or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever works.
This fight has been pretty cool to close so far. Pretty close to cool even. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been tight, very tight. But Metcalf looks good though. I think he looks really, really solid.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with how good he's been actually, and Cheesman as well. The issue with Cheesman doesn't really move his head much. Is the issue?
Yeah. It's hard to really say. They both land a lot of punches. It's like they're very even in terms of it, so it's hard to say who's winning.
There you go. There's Povetkin.
Yeah,
hands wrapped.
It actually doesn't look bad. It looks quite lean.
I reckon it's probably one apiece. I reckon round 3.
Yeah,
I'd say first round I'll give to Metcalf. Second round maybe to Cheesman. But
Cheesman already looks really buttered up on his face. If you look at it. Like very sore, fatigue already.
I think though he probably might be one of those guys who goes red very quickly, just by working out. Even because his whole body seems quite kind of bright red, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what? The commentators can be so biased sometimes.
What did they say happened here?
They were like, a better start for Cheesman, do you think? And he's like, yeah, because he's the home Sky fighter, right?
Where's the other guy from? Metcalf.
Metcalf is from BT, Queensbury. So he's under Frank Warren, but he's come on basically to the show.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, good head movement.
Yeah.
See Metcalf there just moving his head.
Oh, good uppercut as well by Cheesman though. Oh.
Well, that's a good uppercut, yeah.
Good combination. Oh.
Oh, that was a big uppercut as well. The uppercut from Cheesman, he's having a lot of success with it, isn't he?
Yeah, it's because Metcalf sort of leans in a way to look the way Metcalf leans in.
Yeah,
you can't really deflect the uppercut in that way.
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely susceptible to the uppercut. I think when he bends down.
Yeah, he leans in same way. Whyte got caught with that sort of uppercut, which he needs to not do now because that could kill him.
Flippin' heck.
Oh, but Cheesman does look. He's busted up. His nose is bleeding now. It's this could affect him because it's early. Yeah. I'll be surprised if this one goes a distance. They're really going for it.
I reckon that one's probably Cheesman. It's probably 2-1 Cheesman, I reckon.
I think Metcalf will win this.
You think?
Yeah, I think the fatigue showing on Cheesman quite early.
You think you'll outlast him?
Yeah, I think he'll get start. Like, he's breathing really heavy. This is the same sort of thing I saw from that other boxers. A bit like Dubois and stuff. Like heavy breathing, really tough, buffed up a bit. Oh, but Cheesman still threw some good punches.
Hmm. Look at that. Alexander Povetkin.
Yeah, getting the glove sorted.
Sasha Povetkin.
Is that his old team, all those guys?
That said, some Dillian Whyte's team, because you need someone from the opposite team to watch hands getting wrapped.
Oh, is that how it works? To see it sort of
so that you can see that they're not like cheating, basically.
So they're not putting stuff inside the glove sort of thing.
Yeah.
So did Deontay Wilder's team not check that for Fury then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, so Jay Diaz, Deontay Wilder's head coach, was there checking the gloves. So they're like, well, was he part of the conspiracy then? Like, that's the point. That's why it was such a ridiculous accusation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would raise it before the fight.
It's so dumb. Oh, good job. Come on, Cheesman. Do something. Oh, actually, no. Call Metcalf even. I want Metcalf to win. Call.
Look at the cut on Cheeseman's right eye. It's quite bad, right?
Hmm.
And it's taking the jabs as well. I don't think Cheesman will last 12 rounds.
He's been busy,
his legs wobbled. Cheeseman, I don't know if you saw that, but Cheeseman's legs just looked like they wobbled a bit there.
A little bit. I know it might have been that he was just a bit unbalanced, but it could be.
Or the ropes, yeah.
Hold on. Oh, he's hurting Metcalf. Oh no.
No, I think Cheeseman's. Oh, that was a good punch. Oh my God, he's going for it.
Oh, he's going to punch himself out though. Oh no.
He should go down. He should take a knee.
I think you're right, actually.
I think he should take a knee and then let him gas, because he's going to gas out. No, he should take it, because otherwise the referee's going to step in and stop it.
Yeah, he needs to show something, or he'll stop it.
He's still punching, so the referee can't stop it.
Yeah.
But Metcalf slowed down massively. Cheeseman's going to go for it. I might be completely.
Oh, that's a big the uppercut, man.
But they're going for it very early. They're going to punch themselves. So this is the thing. If Metcalf survives this round, Cheesman would have punched himself out.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking if Metcalf could just get through this round, but
Metcalf survived it. Like, Cheesman's already slowed down.
Oh, mate. Yeah, because Cheesman threw so many punches. He literally went crazy.
Look, he's still going for it.
Oh, mate.
There's two ways this is going to go. And I think Metcalf's going to survive this. Look.
So you know what, Metcalf now, it depends how he reacts, isn't it? Because if he can manage to recover in the next, if he can recover in the next round, then you're right. I think Cheeseman's he's knackered. He's punched himself out.
Cheesman may have punched himself out there, but then Metcalf may be so
good right hand there, wasn't it?
Oh, he threw a lot of punches. I don't know why look how tiny he is. I don't know why he went for it like that.
That was a good right hand, wasn't it, Kev?
Yeah, what from Cheesman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one they showed in the replay. It was good.
But then he started swinging wildly. He missed so many shots. Did you see how many?
He wobbled badly though. It looked like he pushed him right into the ropes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Look how many shots he missed.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. He just went for it.
He was just swinging wildly though. Like you got to still be accurate with your punches. Crazy.
Especially this early when you've got 10 more rounds or whatever left. Was it eight more?
Let's see actually how. So let's see if JJ Metcalf's legs are wobbly or not. Hopefully they're strong. I think you're slightly behind me.
Yes, just a little bit, but it's fine. You don't need to stop me. Round 5 just started for me.
Okay, I'm 2 minutes 34.
I'm
left.
2 minutes 43.
Okay,
I'm 10 seconds behind. Yeah. Okay.
Well, really good jab though, man. I mean, come on, Metcalf, dude, come on. If he can recover here, it'll be huge.
Actually, Metcalf's legs wobble now as well.
I mean, Cheesman's.
No, Metcalf. I saw Metcalf's legs wobble just now. Because Cheesman threw a good punch. I think Metcalf's definitely wobbled from the last round.
Yeah, I think if he can get through this round, I think he'll be okay. Because he might be able to recover from it. It depends. He doesn't look like he's completely gone, does he? He looks like he's unsteady. He looks unsteady though, so I think he needs another round.
I think he needs a round off. I'm surprised Cheesman's still punching. He's not gassed himself out yet.
I was thinking that. He must have damn good stamina.
Yeah, I might catch up to him.
Yeah, I agree. Down in the later rounds, I think it definitely will. Oh, go on. This has been a really interesting fight, actually. I think that uppercut from Cheesman has been the shot, as in that's had the most success, isn't it? The uppercut through the middle, that right uppercut through the middle. Metcalf needs to stop that because that's really what seems to.
Oh yeah, Cheesman's actually landing some good shots here.
Oh. You can tell that both these guys, they try and move their head, but sometimes they just go into what they know, which is just brawling.
Yeah.
Oh, good uppercut from Metcalf, a good left hook as well to the body.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Thing is that Ted Cheesman seems to have quite a really good chin. So I think it'll be hard for Metcalf to knock him out, but I don't know. I'm thinking he'll be behind on the cards now, so he'll need to finish.
You think Metcalf's behind on cards after that round?
I reckon he's.
Do you reckon the last round was a 10-8 round to Cheesman?
Maybe, potentially, because he's out on his feet.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are, if it has to be a knockdown for it to be a 10-8. Yeah. Probably not.
So I reckon this round just now, Metcalf may have just nicked it. So I reckon it's 3-2 to Cheesman. What do you think?
I still think, I don't know. This round was quite even. Maybe Cheesman still had it. I feel like Cheesman landing the more flush and heavier punches that punch the head back a bit more. Whereas Metcalf's getting a few more combination punches.
He's snapping the head back better with the jab.
Yeah, Cheesman. Yeah. I think Cheesman's shots are definitely connecting better, and they're doing more damage. He's getting the power shots.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Can't tell who's more hurt though.
I think Metcalf is still recovering slightly, but Cheesman looks like he's taking quite a lot of damage as well. So
yeah,
I mean, look, this. I don't know. I mean, I think if Cheesman's going to get stopped, it's going to be on his feet because I think he's got a ridiculous chin. But it's interesting to see whether Metcalf hasn't really shown that type of power yet. It might, but it may just be because of Cheesman's chin rather than actually him not having enough power.
Yeah.
Oh, they give it. They've given every single round to Cheesman. I think that's really biased.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair, especially not the early ones.
That's crazy. That is absolutely
because
crazy.
that round 4 was a big Cheesman round, which is fair. So by their logic, they're saying the round 4 was the same sort of round as round 1 and 2, which isn't really true.
That's crazy to think.
If anything, if that logic, it should be a 10-8 to Cheesman for round 4, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, good shots from Metcalf. Come on, mate. Good double jab. Oh. Oh. Come on, JJ. Oh, good uppercut from him. Kev, do you want to just turn the volume down a little bit on yours?
Fine. Is that a bit better? I've turned it down by 1, but let me know if it's still echoing.
No, that's all good. Oh.
Oh, wow. That was the back of the head, wasn't it?
It's funny, Benny was saying that, like, obviously, if we were able to, like, go around people's houses, we could have, like, got together to watch it. It's so peak.
Yeah, just one person paid. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying, obviously, if it was, like, normal circumstances, we could all just get together.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, when Joshua Fury happens, because that's supposed to hopefully happen in June or July.
Has that been confirmed?
They haven't confirmed. So basically, they've signed a deal. Everyone signed a deal for it, 2-fight deal, but they've got 30 days to find a site fee.
Yeah.
So they basically need to find a site where there's lots of offers on the table, but until they do, they won't like officially announce like their fight date, etc.
Yeah.
But they're talking about June, July. So I'm hoping it happens. Say if it happens in like July, then that would be great, because if it happens in July, then we'd have we should hopefully be able to all get together in someone's house and watch it, which would be great.
Yeah.
And that would be unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
What a fight that would be.
Have you got many people watching this live?
Not at the moment, no. I think more people will probably come later on. I'll just see.
Can you see the number of people watching at the moment?
Yeah, at the moment there's only one.
Oh.
Not the how many we had on one stream was quite a lot, wasn't it? I think at one point.
Yeah.
We had
I think your cricket ones were more popular.
My cricket ones?
Yeah.
So one I got like 25k on. But to be fair, we had one which one was it? Which one was the one that we did where we had quite a few? It was Metcalf is swinging here. One set. Oh yeah, Avanesium versus Kelly. Yeah, we had 1,300 views for that, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Oh, I want to say just pulled him down to the floor. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That was good.
Just pushes it into the rope. Love it.
They both slowed the pace down. You can tell they're a bit tired.
Yeah, you can tell. I reckon because they're both slightly tired, aren't they? I assume I think they're both taking a round off almost.
But we're both just leaning in and just clenching a little bit.
Yeah. I've been quite impressed because like Ted Cheesman, he didn't really used to move his head at all, but he's improved. That's a big right hand though from JJ Metcalf. Oh, he's hurt him. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, I'm a bit behind, but yeah, I'm seeing that. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm seeing it now.
Oh, how the hell has he recovered so quickly? Bloody hell. Crazy. Well, that's carnage, man. When you see someone just get like wobbled and then like they're fine after, what?
Yeah, this is they're gonna feel it the next day, that the effects.
Yeah, it's adrenaline, isn't it?
Yeah, adrenaline, and it's that the pain numbs you for the time, so you don't feel it, and then the next day it just kicks in.
Exactly.
Their recoveries must be so painful, these guys.
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of these guys, like, they piss blood and stuff.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. Surprised this shit's legal, man. This boxing and all that.
Yeah. It's funny that they said, Tony Bellew says, like, you know, if you're a boxer, because obviously he said, no, like, you need to have like a screw loose to enjoy getting punched in the face.
Yeah, I think so. Because you can't just be doing this for money, right? Because surely, like, you wouldn't be able to survive if you're only in it for the money.
What do you mean?
Like, if you're just boxing for the money, surely, like, you I don't know. I feel like your motivation, but like at one point you'd be like, "No, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to get punched in the face like this." There's other ways.
Yeah. But I think what he's saying is that actually a lot of people, they obviously the end goal is like to set their families up, etc. But they also have inherently in them to even start boxing. Obviously, he's like, it's crazy, right? Because you enjoy getting punched in the face, and he's like,
yeah.
But we've got like a slight screw loose where we've got that. Kind of,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Enjoyment that they get from it.
Because
go on.
As a boxer, you know you're definitely going to get hit. Like no matter how good your defense is, you're going to get hit. So you need to be used to that. And
exactly. You're going to get it at some point, aren't you? Like it's impossible not to.
Yeah, to take the hit and By the way, I don't know if you can hear, but my voice echoes through your my speaker. I can hear it back from your end.
Oh, really? I can't hear it.
I think it's stopped now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, so they've given the last 2 rounds to Metcalf. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Strange. I reckon it's pretty even, to be fair. I'd say it's probably 4-3 to Cheesman, I'd give it.
So
I would have given him one of the rounds.
Metcalf hasn't lost yet, has he?
Metcalf hasn't lost yet, no. Oh, good body shot.
Oh.
Who are you backing, Kev? You said Metcalf before. You still sticking with him?
I think Cheesman is in the lead a little bit. Not as much as what the scorecards say, but Cheesman does look like he's...
Yeah, I reckon he just said who do you think is going to take it?
I think Cheesman, if they go the distance, Cheesman will hold on to the points victory.
Okay.
Who do you think?
I think Cheesman, as you said, I think he might nick a close one, but I'd like to say that Metcalf come back, but he needs to finish quite strong, I'd assume.
Yeah. So yeah, Metcalf's gone southpaw for a bit now.
Yeah.
Back to orthodox. I don't know if it's because they're tired and they need to sort of switch the jab over or something.
No. Like it'll only be if you've trained like that. So some people can switch it, some people can't. If you can't switch it, you won't change.
It's too risky.
Yeah, it's way too risky because you have square feet and then you can get knocked out really easy trying to do it.
Square feet just means you're not used to that stance, right?
So square feet means that you're square on, so you're front on. If you're front on, you're not, because think about it. If you're front on like this, then you're really open.
As in, you got no balance. It's the balance thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what if you switch to a stop? So if you went to southpaw, southpaw's not square feet though. Southpaw's right.
No, but as you're switching, you can get caught if you don't do it at the right time. That's
okay, yeah. Okay, fine.
So as you're switching your feet, someone can clip you.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right.
And also, if you're not used to fighting southpaw, then like your jab won't be right. Like you won't be able to throw. It's like it'll seem really awkward.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good round for Metcalf. I don't know, maybe he might have nicked that. I reckon it's four rounds all, but I don't know.
Look at the bruise on Metcalf's left eye. Yeah. Wow, that's gonna swell
That's on that right hand, which would have.
His left eye sort of closing a bit. It's quite dangerous. If he can't see out of that, they have to stop that, right?
I think if he's got absolutely no sight, then yeah. But it's very like that doesn't look like. It looks more like bruising rather than like a cut where it's going to stop him from being able to look out of it. But let's see. I reckon Cheesman was 4-3 up, and I reckon Metcalf just nicked that one. So I'd say 4-all, but I don't know. Round 9. Back to orthodox is Metcalf.
Yeah.
Oh. Big shots from Metcalf just there.
Oh.
Oh. Big uppercut from Metcalf there. I'm trying to say it like 5 seconds later, so that's at the right time.
That's fine.
So I don't ruin it for you. So I'm like waiting. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I realize if there's a huge knockout, you'll react to it first. I'm like, wait, hold on, I don't know what's happened.
No. I'll wait. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Imagine it's the main event, and Whyte like knocks out Povetkin, and I'm like, yeah. Kev's like, what?
Make sure we're in sync. Make sure we're in sync for the Whyte Povetkin fight, because otherwise it won't be the same.
Also, I'm streaming it. I'm not watching on the TV, so I can't pause it. So what we need to do is, after this fight, we'll refresh both at the same time.
Yeah.
If we refresh it, both, not the stream. If we refresh at the same time, then we'll be at the same point. So after this fight, we'll do it.
Yeah. And then you're live streaming it, so you want it to be live, so when they're watching it at the same time, kind of thing.
Yeah, but not just that. It's more for us that we're watching at the same.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, they're getting tired now.
Yeah, that uppercut, Cheesman is just utilised the uppercut, and it's got through on most occasions. To be fair.
Yeah.
He doesn't really cover up at all from the uppercut. He's kind of very open to it. Is Metcalf, because they're like head to head.
Yeah, look at them. They're so like they're just leaning in their heads, tired.
Yeah. Ooh. Look at this. It's really turned into an absolute war. Flipping heck. Look at it, bloody hell. I would be knackered after throwing like 3 of those. Someone's leaning on you as well like that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Ted Cheesman looks like he's got like unlimited amount of energy. Or is it just
does. He does. He just doesn't seem to be going.
He's not the Energizer Bunny. Bloody hell.
Yeah, he just recharges at the in the corner, isn't it? It takes a lot of training to have that kind of stamina and agility.
Yeah, bloody hell. Like,
in sport.
He's bloody impressive in terms of stamina.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Yeah, so when I tried boxing, like pad work, I was tired after like a few minutes.
Yeah, do you remember? Yeah, we used to get knackered.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Do you remember when we first started like doing boxing drills? We would do it for like 20 minutes and we were like, we're knackered.
But I did when I did the punching bag, after like a minute on punching bag, I was so I couldn't even throw my arms. I was like, fuck, this is tiring.
Yeah, because your arms get like really tired.
It's just because you're not used to it. That's all it is. Like if you did other types of cardio, which I do regularly, I could do it. It's just you're just not used to punching. You use a specific part of your muscle which tires you out when you don't do it. So when I first did the boxing class, I don't think you were there. It was before you did it. I pad work for a minute. I was like, fuck, I'm out. I can't do anything. And I couldn't even hold my hands up.
It's your delts as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mainly your delts because you're not used to punching. Punching uses its own muscle. And also it almost felt like the gloves were so heavy that I couldn't even pick my hands up. That's how like tired my arms were.
Wow.
The weight of the gloves almost pulled my. That's how it felt. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it's just because you're not used to it, right? It goes with anything. Like we can easily bench like a good 60 kg bench press, but then when it comes to punching, you can only throw a few and then you're tired. Like, how does that even work?
It's crazy. Things you realize that like people that when boxers have to be so fit, like stamina needed is just crazy.
It's just a lot of training, man.
Because thing is, it's not just the punching. Like look at it's their legs. Like have to be like they move around the ring so much. Their head movement. Like boxing is really your whole body because you move and you punch and you're moving your head as well. It's like everything, and you punch. You're supposed to punch from your legs as well.
It's about your reflexes as well to defend. Like defend when punches come, they have to be quick. You have to move.
Like
you have to dip
as well.
You have to dip around, move. And the punch, power comes from the legs.
Yeah. And like that's why it's really interesting. Like you see a lot of boxers. Most of them they try and like have. If not muscular, at least lean muscle in the legs that they can throw and
throw punches. Yeah,
they can generate power from the legs, right?
Oh yeah,
that's what they say. Like you need to generate power from your foot almost upwards. It's not supposed to be like just from the arm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Metcalf and Cheesman, man, crazy. Just watching this makes me tired.
Yeah. I can imagine how exhausted they must be.
I'll tell you what, man, after like a fight like this, these guys must literally just go back and just like sleep for hours, like bloody hell.
I think they have to do certain things to recover though, not just they have to take certain supplements.
No, they do they'll have like loads of electrolyte supplements. They'll eat quite a bit as well, I'd assume as well. Because imagine like they would have burnt a lot of calories in there.
Yeah, they'll be depleted of like a lot of things in a lot of ways. It's dangerous, so they have to
because they're sweating. Look how much they're sweating, like bloody hell. And they're not just lost. They're not just kind of lost a lot of liquid, but they've lost a lot of blood as well in a lot of cases because they've got cuts or whatever else it might be.
Their cuts aren't that bad. Like I've seen other boxing matches where they've lost a lot more blood than that.
It's not terrible. So Fabio Wardley is on next versus Eric Molina. It's a big step up for Fabio Wardley. He's unbeaten English heavyweight champion. So that's but one below British, and he's managed by Dillian Whyte. So he's got a big step up fighting Eric Molina.
Yeah, nice.
Now, the thing is, it's going to be interesting because a lot of people are saying that Fabio Wardley will win it easily. But I'll tell you what, it's a huge step up. I'll tell you that. And Eric Molina can bang as well, so it'll be interesting. I mean, he only lost against Hug, which kept getting hit in the back of the head. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Yeah, also he says. That was a funny fight. The whole fight he was just complaining like, freaking That's what he did. That's what he did.
But you know what? That's how you can tell someone's shook. Like they're just like, this guy's power is like crazy.
Yeah, it's like back.
You could tell he was like, yeah, it was hurting him, so he was like, "This is bad."
Back then, yeah, it's just an excuse.
It's so you're so right though. He was like, "Back of the head, back of the head."
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who. I reckon it's 6'4" Cheesman.
It's hard to. Yeah, I think Cheesman's definitely got this one. He just needs to hang in there now. But was Metcalf really confident? I guess was when he spoke to him yesterday.
Well, yeah, he's undefeated, and yeah, he was really confident about it, and he was just saying like, "Look, I'm very confident going forward into the fight," and he was saying that like because he's a bit older as well. I think he's 31, 32. And he was saying like after I want to win this and kind of move up to European and then world level, and like I want to kind of work my way up quite quickly now because I don't want to hang around. But obviously this will be a big setback if he loses this. So let's see if he can kind of grab back some momentum in this fight.
Yeah. See, they're fighting a bit sloppy now, but they're still throwing a lot of punches. It's like...
Yeah, they are. I don't know whether Cheesman's health is just tired.
Yeah.
He's got a really good right uppercut, Ted Cheesman. Oh, body shot, he's hurt!
Who is... Oh, yeah, I'm a bit behind.
It's a big body shot. He's hurt.
Cheesman is hurt. Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's the way to knock out Cheesman, because he's got an iron chin, but if he hits someone with a perfect body shot, they can get knocked out as well. And people forget
these guys do for many body shots.
Oh!
Like, I'm behind, bro. Don't ruin it, I'm behind. Oh, shit. He's down.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad. What a shot. Bloody hell.
Oh, he's out. Oh, my God, it's over. Yeah, he just waved off for me. Metcalf's out. Oh, he got knocked out. Oh, that's unfortunate considering he actually did quite well. Oh, wow. Metcalf actually gave it his all.
He literally just hurt Ted Cheesman as well with a body shot. And then he's brutal.
Cheesman just held in there and just kept. Cheesman's like a robot, like a machine. He just didn't sort of fatigue. I want to watch that.
He got hurt by it, and then he just like shook it off, and he's like, "Here we go, right hand," and that was like a perfect shot.
Oh. They need to give him the oxygen, I think, Metcalf. Yeah, he looks badly hurt.
Oh, mate. What a shot.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, mate.
I need to watch that ending again.
Yeah, I'm hoping the replay comes back.
Yeah, it's good. It was a good finish.
Bloody hell. I'm gutted, man. The thing is, once you interview someone, you do feel like a slight connection with them.
Yeah.
Because I've messaged him as well, so I'm a bit
and to see that happen to them, it must be kind of tough.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
It's like watching your mate getting hurt badly, isn't it? It's not nice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, we're not close or anything, but like, obviously, because I've talked to him and he's a nice guy. It's just like, I hope he's okay. Like,
it's a brutal sport, isn't it?
Yeah. Might send him a message actually. Because what's
not what now? He'll probably he'll probably see so many messages when he goes back.
Yeah. That was crazy. After they show the replay, Kev, should we refresh at the same time after they've shown the replay?
I need to shoot for 10 minutes. I just wanted to get a snack and sort something out.
Yeah, go for it.
But then when I come back, so I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes max. That's what I just watch replay. Because there's still one more fight and then the main event, right? But then we can refresh together after that. So yeah, just give me like a 10-minute break.
Oh, here you go. They show the replay on mine just now.
Yeah, I'll come up in a minute.
Oh, it was an uppercut.
Oh yeah, you saw him wobble there. Oh yeah, that looks bad.
Oh, crazy. To be fair though, what a performance from Cheesman, because Metcalf is, he's good fighter, undefeated as well. That was a really good uppercut from Cheesman. Just a couple of combinations. They're really accurate.
Yeah,
a big knockout victory.
That was a big 1-2, and then sort of it's like a hook / uppercut almost.
Yeah. He's an interesting looking guy, isn't he, Cheesman?
Yeah. He is an interesting looking guy. He doesn't look like a boxer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know he had a gambling addiction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he recovered from it. Yeah, so he basically, it was only like a year ago. He was all the money he got from his fights. Yeah. He was blowing it all on bets, and then he lost. He was like losing money constantly.
Do you reckon he ever betted on himself for the next fight?
No, I don't think. Well, you're not allowed to, are you? So I don't think.
What's stopping them? And how would people know?
Because if you do it, you can bet on yourself losing, and like you could lose on purpose. That's why.
Didn't people used to do that back in the day?
No, you're not allowed to do it. You're not allowed to do it. It's like, even like, for example, you play for a cricket team or football team, you can't bet on your own team.
But what if you told someone to bet and be like, "Yeah, I'll lose in this round"?
Yes.
That's illegal, but
yes, that's illegal as well. Yeah, of course, Kev.
But people would do that.
Some people may do it, but if they get found out, they get their bloody go.
Yeah, it's like, I'll lose in round 3. Put the money that he'll win in round 3. I'll lose in round 3. Put the house on your game.
Imagine if he doesn't. They put the house on it, and then he just doesn't lose in round 3. And then he's like, he's like, you bugger! Like, you told me to put all my money on it, and he didn't even flip it out. Carnage, man. That was a very good fight, though, and that's worthy of the British super welterweight title. To be fair, very, very good fight. Metcalf picking up his first loss, and Cheesman picking up his second British title. So
yeah,
he'll be looking to. Well, he's well on the way to rebuilding as he wanted to do. So that was a really impressive performance.
Fizan, give me 10 minutes, and then I'll be back. And I'll message you. Yeah?
No problem at all. Yeah, I'll just remove you from here. You can stay on. I'll just remove it from here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So on next, by the way, guys, is Fabio Wardley. Is Wardley versus who is it? It's Wardley versus Molina, of course. Rightio. The Cheesman versus Metcalf obviously is a result, so I'm just going to update it on the ticker below, guys. Crazy there. Crazy stuff. Unbelievable, seriously. Like, that was such a good fight. It was just not the most like incredibly technical fight, but it was the type of grueling fight that you see at domestic level at these kind of weights, and there's just carnage. And actually, sorry, I need to put the result. So Cheesman beat Metcalf. And for anyone that knows, I'm slightly gutted. Well, I am gutted because I interviewed. I interviewed. JJ Metcalf yesterday in the evening, and also I've interviewed him in the past, and he was talking to me and said he was really confident about coming in and winning. And yeah, it's just a bit weird. Like after you've interviewed someone and then you see them get knocked out like that, it's just a bit doesn't quite sit right. So I was quite it's quite shocking to see, really. But a really, really good fight, unbelievable fight. And yeah, guys, as well in the chat, thank you very much for joining. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help. Thank you very much. I really cannot wait for the next couple. And Cheesman, as you can tell, rightly so, is so over the moon. I mean, he seems like a really nice guy as well. I haven't interviewed him yet. I mean, he was already on my list, to be fair, to get and secure. Hopefully, I can secure him at some point. But he seems a really, really down to earth guy, a really nice guy. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. So Cheeseman's saying, he's adapted the way that he's fighting. He's not just fighting, he's not just brawling, and he's not just boxing on the back foot. He's got both, right? Which is rightly so. Like, it's the right thing to say. Like, that's exactly what he has been doing, for sure. But yeah, like 100%. I mean, what he's saying is completely right. I mean, it's crazy, absolutely crazy that. Interesting to see where Cheesman goes from here now, because he's obviously been at domestic level quite a long time. He went up to European level, did Cheesman. Went up to European level, lost to Sergio Garcia. Then he also had that fight against Scott Fitzgerald after kind of like rebuilding. Had the fight against Scott Fitzgerald and lost, which a lot of people thought he may have won. I thought it was a very, very close fight. Now he's come back again, sticking at domestic level. Managed to beat a very good fighter in JJ Metcalf for the British title, and onwards and upwards. Yeah, it's true. I mean, Cheeseman's fought most of these guys. I mean, he's fought Scott Fitzgerald, Sam Aggington, he's fought Metcalf. The only one he hasn't fought is Anthony Fowler. So, you know what? There's so many good fights to be made in this division. It's unbelievable domestically. Absolute carnage. Hoping JJ Metcalf a swift recovery as well. It's not, as I said, it's not nice to see someone get knocked out like that. Obviously, it's great for the knockout reel of Ted Cheesman. That's fair enough, but yeah, not a good one to see. And I'm hoping that, fingers crossed, he can continue to. Hopefully, he can come again. JJ Metcalf. He's getting on a little bit. I think he's 31, 32 potentially. So I don't know. But I'm hoping that he will. Yeah, he's 32. He didn't have a single loss on his record. Beat James Wellborn, he's a good fighter. Yeah, I mean, just having a look at the replay here, it's just unbelievable fight. Absolutely ridiculous fight. It's the type of fight that you look at and you just think, bloody hell, like, this is just a war. And he got wobbled early doors, did Metcalf, but he came out quite strong. Interesting to see what the cards would have been. I think I had Cheesman slightly in front, maybe by a round or two. But this was just... And you know what? It could be a case, and the commentators are saying, it could be a case of that Ted Cheesman was slightly fresher. I mean, James Metcalf, JJ Metcalf has not been particularly active, unfortunately. Just hasn't been able to get the kind of fights and be as active as Ted Cheesman. And if you look at it, he last fought in Feb 2020, so it's been a year since he's last fought, which is a long time at this domestic level. Whereas Ted Cheesman fought in August of 2020, right? So yeah, I don't know. That does make a slight difference for sure as well, I think, personally. Look at Jamie Talbot says any streams. Yeah, there are. Well, you can only watch it. Well, I'm just watching on Sky Sports Box Office. So watch it on that. Otherwise, you know the other means potentially to watch it on. But yeah, I'm not. I won't say it on here. But yeah, you can either watch on Sky Sports Box Office, or I'm sure you can find something else where Jamie Talbot. Thank you, Jamie, for joining. Guys in the chat as well, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really, really does help. And I appreciate everyone tuning in. And here we go, man. Wardley versus Molina. This is going to be a really good fight. It's a big step up as well for... it's a big step up for Fabio Wardley. So let's see. Fabio Wardley is exciting. Exciting. He is. How old is he actually? He must be. They're moving. They're trying to move him quite quickly because I don't think he's the youngest. He's 26. I mean, he's my age. So he's really young. He's really young. So he's got a fair bit of time left still. Probably in potentially another 10 years if he wanted. But yeah, I mean, he's a really, really good fighter. He's he's looked very good in these early days. Has Fabio Wardley? I think he's looked quite good. So let's see how he does against Eric Molina, who, as we know, is a very, very experienced campaigner. And to be fair, he's a little bit more than that, Eric Molina. Let's have a look at his record, actually, so I can confirm before. Okay, so he's 38, 27-6. I think that's more than a gatekeeper. I mean, he's fought... So he last fought Filip Hrgović, obviously, in the undercard of AJ Ruiz 2, and got knocked out there. Filip Hrgović, I think, would eat most people alive, to be honest. These other losses to Dominic Brazil, retired in that fight, knocked out by Anthony Joshua, and also knocked out by Deontay Wilder. Lost to Chris Arreola, who's pretty good as well. Let's see who else. Who's he? Does he have any potentially notable wins though? He's lost to some top guys, obviously world champions, world title challengers, but he beat Thomas Adamek, knocked him out. Who's 50-4. That's a decent win, but nothing else of note. I mean, yeah, he's fought all these top guys, but he's got destroyed by them. I mean, he's got knocked every time he stepped up against someone who's... I mean, look, Chris Arreola back then in 2012 was pretty good, so fine. You're knocked out by him. I can understand that. But yeah, I mean, he stepped up, got knocked out by him, then stepped up to Deontay Wilder, got knocked out. stepped up against Anthony Joshua, got knocked out. I mean, it's not great, is it? And also then to Dominic Brazil and Filip Hrgović, those are steps up, right? In differing degrees, but still steps up. So yeah, it's a step up for Fabio Wardley, who's never fought at that level. But the fact that Eric Molina's got knocked out every time he stepped up, I think, then makes you think, well, yeah, okay, fine. Like, he stepped up and he's a level above, but he's not as much maybe as people think. Let's see how it goes. I'm looking forward to seeing how good Fabio Wardley is, because this will be a test. It's not going to be an easy. It's not going to be an easy task by any stretch of the imagination. And Fabio Wardley, I think, will have his work cut out for sure. He's not going to be able to just blow him out, I don't think, in the first couple of rounds as he has some of his previous opponents. Eric Molina's wily. He knows what he's doing. He is no mug, right? So I think he will definitely give Fabio Wardley the toughest fight he's had so far in his career anyway. So let's see what Fabio Wardley's made of, basically. Is the brunt of it. It's just seeing how well he can do when, I guess, the chips are down and you're starting to level up, because that's what this fight is. It's a level above what he's been fighting at. He seems to have a bit of power, but I say that power, as you move up the levels, your power doesn't transcend as much. So interesting whether his power does transcend the levels, or if it's just exactly like what we've seen a lot of other people, where they blow people out early doors in their career, and then as they move up in the levels, they just they struggle to knock people out, or kind of have that same effect on these people who are at a slightly higher level, like Eric Molina's, which, to be fair, he is a level above, and that's the brunt of it, really. Guys in the chat as well, thank you very much for listening. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone coming on and just listening even. Please do feel free to comment and ask any questions as well. It's fantastic to have everyone on doing that. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, Deontay Wilder. Thing is, right, see, they're talking about Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder just knocked him out. Like, it's just it doesn't matter if you look at it and say, well, you might have outboxed him a bit, so still got knocked out, and that's just unfortunately the crux of the matter. But let's see, because it is a step up. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's definitely a step up. I'm looking forward to seeing whether he's going to put on a show or not, because he's 26. So yeah, he's not super old, but he's also no spring chicken either. No, this is now the time to step up. Because realistically, if he wants to be, for example, challenging for world titles, that's only going to happen. That's only going to happen if you start moving up in the levels. Then even then, it'll probably happen. I don't know, man. Probably happen, considering that the belts are going to be tied up for another 2-3 years, probably, potentially. Like, they'll probably scatter after the AJ Fury fight, and after that, like, you've not got much left, man. But let's see. Right. Eric Molina. Let's see. It depends what shape he comes in, Eric Molina. I don't know exactly what weight he was in, but let's see. Also, they got the running order wrong, you know that? Because the running order was not this. They've changed it. Pretty sure. The running order I had here was... Oh, no, it was. Fair enough. It's interesting. I would have thought they put... I don't know. I would have thought that they would have put someone like... Yeah, I mean, I personally would have thought they would have put someone like JJ Metcalf versus Ted Cheesman on the undercard. That's what I would have done, but let's see, I guess. Ooh, Fabio Wardley coming out. He's not the biggest heavyweight, is he, Fabio Wardley? No, he's actually he's 6'5", but he's not particularly. He's not big and like kind of very muscle bound like someone like AJ, is he? He's more kind of lean and kind of, which is not a bad thing. It's just you just then associate him with the fact that he might not have huge power, but he seems to have had it earlier in his career, so maybe he will be able to have it later on in his career. Let's see. Let's see how he does, though, man. I'm really intrigued now to see how he does. Let's see, Fabio Wardley, what you got? What you look? He doesn't look. He doesn't look super powerful, but he's had that power so far in his career, which is kind of surprising. Oh, but then why am I surprised? Someone like Deontay Wilder doesn't look like he's gonna not like punch like a mule, but he does. So interesting that Ricky Hatton's in the corner as well. He's the last addition they've added in Ricky, which is interesting to see. To be fair. He looks pretty thick set. Molina looks in good shape, actually. To be fair to him, he does. He looks in good shape. He looks pretty up for this. So let's see how he does. I'm looking forward to seeing if Molina is going to be up for this because, as I said, he looks in decent shape. Does Eric Molina? So this is going to be a step up, I think, that we were looking for, and looking to see how well Fabio Wardley can perform. And this is fringe world level, really. Fringe world level, is it? Eric Molina is Eric Molina fringe world level? I would say so.
Significant guys he's beaten.
Eric Molina, he's beaten like flipping no one. I mean, he's. But no, I'm being serious. Like, I'll tell you who he's lost to. That's it. So he's lost to Filip Hrgovic, Dominic Brazil, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Chris Arreola. He's got 6 losses, 27 wins. Really, his only notable win, which again I don't even think is particularly notable, is against Thomas Adamek, who was 50-4. But apart from that, Kev, you wouldn't recognize anyone on his record who's beaten, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people look at his record on how well he survived against the big guy. Like, how well did he survive against Joshua? That's the thing. So let me have a look. Yeah, so
he's basically made a career on basically moving up and getting knocked out at world level, basically.
But he's made his career by sticking it in there with good guys, even though he's lost.
Yeah, with world class fighters, and he's like the guy in between your like I don't know European to fringe world level. I reckon he's fringe world level, maybe.
Did you say Anthony Joshua Molina?
Yeah, Anthony Joshua knocked him out.
But I don't see that on his record.
No, it is. It's 2016, Kev. It's so it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. I've seen him. I see it now. I missed that.
Yeah.
He's around 3 rounds. He's around 3 rounds. He went into Wilder. He's around 9 rounds of Wilder. It's not bad.
That's not bad. He was probably outboxing him and outpointing him as well until that point.
Yeah, the Wilder was waiting for that one punch. He lost to Brazil.
So Fabio Wardley, I mean, he's 6'5", right? So he's actually taller than I thought. I was saying he's not as muscle bound as some other heavyweights, but I was saying you can't. He's knocked out. I think he's knocked out 9 out of his 10 opponents, but he's domestic level. But what I would say is that this is a test to see whether his power transcends up to the more kind of up to your fringe world level rather than domestic.
Wardley does look to be in good shape. So Molina does not look like he's in great shape, but he never really has.
Yeah, I think he's in the best shape I've seen him in a long time, to be fair, Molina.
Is Molina the guy that used to be a teacher?
Yeah, he's a teacher. No, he is a teacher.
What do you mean that's his full-time job? He's a teacher?
No, he's a teacher and a boxer.
Yeah. I wonder he's not that good. Boxing's not a part-time thing, is it? If I'm being honest.
Well, some people do, I guess, but he says he teaches special needs kids, I think.
That's good, but I mean, look,
so he loves doing that, I think, and he then trains as well. It's interesting. Yeah, Fabio Wardley is. I don't know. It's unbeaten. From his body type, he doesn't look like he would bang really hard. But then look at Deontay Wilder; he doesn't look it either, and he does. So,
but this guy's it's a bit bulky though. Wardley,
yeah, but he's not like super bulky though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's in decent shape. Yeah, he's not that lean, but he's still in good shape.
Like his arms are not as big as like a Dillian Whyte or I know arms doesn't really mean that much, but like a Derek Chisora or
a lot of his weight's because he's quite tall, I think.
Yeah, he's 6'5".
Yeah, he's quite tall.
I think he's actually slightly taller. I think Dillian Whyte's 6'4", so he's slightly taller than Dillian Whyte.
Yeah,
and he's taller than Derek Chisora, who's like 6 foot. I think he's just like really broad.
Yeah.
You can tell this is just a feel-out round, can't you?
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on, Fabio. I tried to see whether I could get him on for an interview, Kev, before. He ghosted my message.
Who's this? Which guy?
Fabio Wardley.
He ghosted you. Did you message him on Instagram?
Yeah, I pinged him and he just ghosted me.
They do that. Did he read it?
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have any ill feeling towards him. It just is funny.
Yeah, but I'm sure a lot of boxers you have to reach out to a lot, and some will ghost you.
Yeah. I've reached out to flipping loads by loads of different social media and also email as well. So, the same with cricket as well. Tennis. I still haven't got a single tennis player.
Really?
Yeah, it's bloody hard.
You're probably looking at the high-seeded ones, aren't you, rather than the lower ones?
Well, I mixed it up now, but yeah.
What bit are you on in this fight? I want to see we're in the same collaboration.
Oh no, I've just finished that round. So Kev, let's refresh now actually, because in between rounds we don't know.
How? So just close it down and come back on it.
Yeah, close it down.
Should we just click watch now together?
Yeah. So I'll tell you when. So I'll press let's go. Okay, yeah. Tell me when you're okay to click watch now.
Yeah, I'm ready. So just tell me.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just seeing Povetkin now. So hopefully we're on the same page.
Yeah, so I am. I can see it's just started that round.
I'll tell you the time
with...
when the time comes up. I'll tell you. Hopefully, we'll be. So it's 2:44, 2:43. Is that right for you?
Oh, how am I in front of you still? I don't understand.
Might be a connection issue from my end.
Okay. Bizarre, man. I know.
How many? So I'm 2:30, 29, 28.
I'm 2:13.
You're 10 seconds. I think it's just a connectivity thing. You're like 10 seconds.
Oh. The first round was difficult. I don't really know who to give it to you.
Yeah.
It's such a feel-out round. You can really give it to anyone. I love the commentator. Adam Smith's like, maybe Aaron Molina fancy this. You're like, you bloody hope so. He's fighting. Like, why would he not fancy it? Interesting that jabs to the body. Like, you see it quite often in heavyweights. You don't really see it in any other weight class.
Yeah.
Like people jabbing to the body.
Yeah.
Not as often, anyway.
Jab to the body racks up quite a lot. Slows them down. You can tell like the difference in pace when you go from like that the previous fight to like heavyweight. It's just a lot slower paced, isn't it? Like compared to before.
Not really much in it, to be fair.
Yeah, it's very. Yeah, they're not throwing a huge amount. They're more just waiting for the opportunities a bit. I guess this is kind of what heavyweights is, isn't it?
Yeah, in a way,
but not
really though.
Yeah,
so I think they're still feeling it out. These two.
I guess because it's like one experienced guy, like Wardley is not that experienced, so he's not just going for it.
Yeah, he's a bit more cautious.
It's definitely a slow fight compared to others we've seen.
Yeah, agreed. So far, anyway, yeah. That looks sick. Bloody hell. Looks amazing in Gibraltar. Look at
that. I can't see it yet. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does look nice. Where even is Gibraltar? Let me quickly Google map that. I don't even know. Oh, okay, it's in Spain, south of Spain. I didn't even know that. Who do you have winning this one, Fazan? You're back.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry. I don't know what happened. Literally just completely went. Right, let's get us back on.
I'll just get messaging Michale quickly. You there, Fazan? I think you've frozen again.
Sorry. I don't know what's going on. Carnage. Okay. Third time lucky. Oh, I missed anything?
No, so I was actually doing something else. I wasn't even watching, so let me... Let's get back on it myself. Yeah, I can't even see the clock. I don't know who's winning or anything, or what round it is. There's Dillian Whyte.
Wrapping Dillian's hands. Wardley looks bloody tired already.
Yeah. It's 12-round fight, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's 10 rounds.
Oh, is it really? Strange.
Yeah, because it's not a championship fight. I think that's why. Like, it's not for a specific title. That's why.
What's he having a corner man for something? I think you're frozen again. You're like going in and out of being frozen. Oh. The back. Did you see the knockout?
No, oh bloody hell!
What's
wrong with my bloody stream? Seriously.
Oh, you just missed the knockout where he got yeah.
Who was it? Molina.
He tried to blame it on the back of his head again.
Really?
he was doing the classic tap on the back.
That was the Filip Hrgović, Derek Molina back of the head. Classic.
Yeah, that's quite. But Molina landed a good right hand, and then he got caught. How you doing, Mo?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Kev?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Nice.
Same old in lockdown, but all good.
Yeah. Classic. Is this the penultimate fight, right?
So after this is the main fight.
Yeah, sweet. So that one ended abruptly.
For Molina, yeah.
Molina's funny, man.
I'm not sure what's happened to him. He obviously used to be
back of the head.
So, yeah.
I feel like Molina's a bit of a fraud. Like, just loses against it. He just beat a load of bums, and then he got in with decent people, and he couldn't beat them.
Yeah, well, I think he's got a decent fan base, though, doesn't he?
He seems like a nice guy, Molina, as well.
Yeah. So, main fight coming up. I guess you guys have already chatted, I assume. I know I'm joining a bit late, about what your predictions are and how you're feeling generally.
We haven't really spoken about the Povetkin Whyte so much. You were more just talking about the fights, the undercards as they happen.
Oh, okay, fair.
But I guess we can do a little round the table, what everyone's predictions are, if you guys want.
Yeah,
oh my God, look at that. I'm putting my Ethernet cable, and I think my internet is finally fine. I'm hoping.
You're lagging a bit, but I think
your internet is.
Please, God. Am I lagging?
Yeah.
Like by half a second. I think otherwise you're fine.
Yeah, your voice and your
what is
video.
It like my... Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that.
You're okay now, actually.
Yeah. I can see you. I think you're fine. You're fine.
As long as you can see me moving and you can hear me, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, by the way, should we make sure the stream is at exactly the same point? So I can see.
I can see football stats right now.
Oh, I can't.
Live only on Sky Sports now.
I'm seeing an interview right now.
Okay, now I'm seeing the interview, so I'm a few seconds.
So I'm ahead then, I guess. Fazan's currently in a beautiful frozen pose right now.
Yeah, Fazan's internet just has gone all over the place all of a sudden.
Just at the main fight as well.
Yeah, it was fine throughout the fight.
You're talking out now.
Yeah, your internet's all over the place.
You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen?
Someone's going to get knocked out and you're missing.
Yeah, why Povetkin's going to happen? I want to miss the whole bloody fight.
Wait, when it lags for you, are you able to watch the show properly, or is that lagging as well? Or is it just what we're seeing?
No. So like basically for some reason my whole internet just cuts out.
So is the boxing actually cutting out as well for you then?
Yeah, that's the issue. That's why it's taking the piss.
That's actually a piss take, especially for the main event.
Thing is, like, we were watching it for flipping ages. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, it was fine for all the other fights.
Do you think it was me? Somehow my joining this.
No, it happened just before you. So you know when you messaged me, I was trying to sort out my internet. That's why I couldn't add you.
Oh, okay.
So Kev was on here alone, holding down the fort.
Yeah, I was literally talking to you, and I was like, "Why are you not responding?" I looked, I was like, "Oh, it's just me." I was like,
Kev just like he hates me. He's not responding.
I was like, "You just left me here."
Yeah, well, basically, I can see Wardley beat Molina round 5 KO, and he's just talking. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I can see that as well.
Yeah, I can see him talking, but I think I'm a few seconds behind you guys.
If you're behind, Kev, why don't you just refresh? I'm not going to refresh. You just refresh, and you'll be.
But I still think I always come in behind. Let me close some of the apps. I'm watching it on my phone, by the way, because I couldn't download it on my.
That might be why. I don't know though.
Because I couldn't. I'll try. Sky Go. Let's try.
We'll try and not spoil it for you if we are a few seconds ahead. Try our best.
No, it's fine. If he refreshes, I think you'll be okay, Kev.
Let's try Watchalong, because I've tried to download Sky. Are you guys using the Sky Box Office app on your laptops?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you do is you go on Sky Box Office, and then there should be a link for you to download the launcher. And then you relog back into your Sky online, and you just click View, and it'll prompt you to launch the launcher. So you don't actually open it through the launcher on your documents on your desktop. You actually go to the website, and then it'll prompt you to launch the launcher itself, and that's how it works. I think it's almost an extension, like adding extensions. Yeah. It works like that.
Yeah. But Kev, if you go onto the actual, if you do go onto the app, you can just press Let's Go, and then it will click you to that as well. I don't know. Right. Okay. Predictions. Mo.
So my baseline prediction is I think Dillian Whyte will win. I'll say TKO or KO, but it'll be late rounds. It'll be in the late rounds. But it can go anyway. But I think I don't see it going to points. So I think Dillian Whyte will win by TKO or KO in late rounds.
Okay. All right. Kev, what do you think?
I think Dillian Whyte mid to late TKO.
Okay. For both of you, TKO. For Dillian Whyte. I like that. Interesting.
All right, what about you?
I think the same, to be fair.
Interesting.
Shut up, mate.
It's you know what? It's difficult because I'm sure you already chatted about the first fight, but Dillian Whyte was winning that first fight.
Yeah,
it just unfortunately
he was. Yeah.
He was expecting a body shot, and it ended up becoming an uppercut, and he got caught flush, and obviously went down, and didn't have the punch resistance for something like that. So otherwise, he was winning. He knocked down Povetkin twice. So you would imagine that, given he's going to be more concerned about the uppercut now, because Povetkin's whole strategy on the first fight was, we know he's weak to uppercuts, so let's the body shots so that when he
knocks him the F out.
Yeah,
I will throw in an uppercut, but he doesn't have that secret weapon up his sleeve anymore. So what else does he have? He's obviously still very tough. If he gets knocked down, he will come back up again, but he doesn't have that secret weapon. So it seems like this fight is in favor of Whyte, I would imagine. And fighters like these two don't really finish on points. So I'd imagine that somehow someone's going to get knocked out. I know Eddie Hearn said, "Oh, this ain't going to points," blah blah blah.
Of course, he said that.
We need to promote it, but I do think he's probably correct. It's unlikely to get points. So
he's probably not even saying that to favour Whyte. He might even be saying, "Look, possibly."
I think he is. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
He's just saying that they're both going to go for it.
Kev, can you make the uppercut disappear from Povetkin?
No, because I'm not that sort of bad person.
Using your magic skills.
Yeah.
Povetkin goes to throw an uppercut, and next thing you know, his arm is like vanished, and he's like, "Whoa!"
I just played a magic portal. I won't do that.
Or he goes to uppercut him, and then there's like a hat on top whilst he's punching. That's Kevil's little magic hat on top.
Yeah. I'll show you guys a cool trick if you guys want. See this big silver coin?
Mm-hmm.
Watch it, okay? If I hold it. Oh wait. You see, this is what happens when the hands get sweaty. If I hold it, it just sort of shrinks into a small coin. But then watch, I can just sort of make it bigger again.
My dude.
Magic.
Do that one more time.
You like that, didn't you, Mo? Look, watch it.
Right, so
it's big, right? You can see it like against my face.
It's big.
And I'll take it, and it's like small now.
Okay.
But watch. What's your small coin? Is it just sort of gets back again?
Man, I don't know what you're doing there. That's really good. I enjoyed that. We should, every round we'll get a new magic trick.
Mid-fight entertainment. Oh, great. Sabanani says White second round. Wow.
Ooh, early.
Early.
Well, that's really early. Bloody hell. Fair enough.
Well, I don't blame him for having that view.
You think so?
White definitely, he's probably going to come into this even stronger than the previous time. So yeah, I could see that happening as well.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I may as well plug myself. So, Saban and anyone else who's watching, I interviewed Dillian Whyte's trainer a couple of days ago. So the interview's on the channel. Xavier Miller, his head trainer, who's in the corner. So he was saying actually, Mo, because I'm assuming you guys have not watched it. He basically said, "Look at that smile from Mo," which tells me no.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So he was basically saying like, you know what? It's look, we don't mind if we win on points. It's just as long the W is the most important thing, etc. And obviously he's got Harold the Shadow Knight in the corner with him now, who's the co-trainer, former co-trainer of Lennox Lewis. So he's obviously really experienced. I was talking to Xavier Miller, and he basically just lives, breathes boxing. He's a boxing nerd. Like he was telling me that, so he's like, I think he's like 48, so he's nearing 50, and he said like back in the day he'd have all these tapes, and then he converted them all to DVDs, like boxing stuff, like boxing tapes of fights, converted them all to DVDs, and he's put them all on hard drives. Now it's all like in the cloud. He's like, he just absolutely loves boxing and just studies it constantly. He's a really nice guy to speak to. He's really knowledgeable as well. So I said to him, like, what do you think about Povetkin? Like, what's his biggest strengths? And he just said, to be honest, his experience and pedigree. Like, he's an Olympic gold medalist, and he knows what he's doing in there. And he just said, look, there's no point looking good like we did in the first fight and losing. So the most important thing is to get the win.
Yeah, it's like when you try too hard to go for the knockout and get yourself knocked out.
Yeah. So he was just saying, I have a feeling, and I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that especially early doors, Dillian Whyte will be a bit more cautious.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the feeling that I got. He didn't specifically say it, but that's the feeling that I got from Xavier Miller when I was talking to him.
I still think Dillian Whyte was cautious in that first fight. I think it was just one sloppy mistake, because it's not like he was just swinging from Povetkin, was he? Really, he just like 1 second he was off, for 1 second he wasn't focused, and that was enough.
Yeah. So Barnes says, is there any free streams? None that I can advertise. So if you want to watch it on Sky Sports pay-per-view for £19.95.
That's all we can say.
Legal and only
way
to
to
watch.
go if you do want to find
Yeah. I'm sure you will find a way of watching.
I'm sure if a quick Google search you'll find other potential ways of watching it, but we can't vouch for them.
Yeah. Dillian Whyte, he looks in good shape though, to be fair. And it's funny because Xavier Miller was wearing his Maximum Violence t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, he didn't really make any mistakes the first fight anyway. So,
well, apart from getting knocked out,
apart from getting knocked out,
apart from that one mistake,
but that was obviously one critical mistake.
But you know what though, but Mo, he was getting set up for that shot throughout the whole fight. You know that.
He was. He was, to be honest, but in a way that doesn't mean that was a series of mistakes per se. As in, like, if he's being set up for it, if he doesn't realize that he's being set up for it, and if his team didn't realize he wasn't being set up for it, because obviously got a team behind him who could have said while he was in the corner, keep out for a potential uppercut if he tries to go for the body shot, but his team didn't find that either. So basically, what I'm trying to say is one critical mistake, but other than that, he came into the fight seriously. He looked really good. He looks good for this fight, but he looked good back on the first fight. And when he knocked Povetkin down, he didn't go running in either, as Kev's mentioning. Yeah. He actually didn't take his time.
No, he didn't.
You know how you expect fighters to run in as soon as their opponent goes down because they want to finish it real quick. He didn't do that. He took his time. He picked his punches.
I'm just watching this stare down. It's quite funny because they're on a platform that's got balls falling around it, and I'm like, I was expecting somebody to push somebody in the water.
Yeah. They both look in pretty good shape. Saban says the guy at the bottom knows what he's talking about. My guy Mo. Saban, you're not allowed to say anything nice to Mo. You're only allowed to abuse him. So nothing. No nice words.
I can find you that stream you're looking for. Thank you very much.
Yeah, give Mo your number. He'll be able to sort you out, Jackie. But I think
it is good actually to pay for a fight. For once in my life.
Yeah, this is the first time I've paid for a fight really on my own.
That's because, do you remember though, like a lot of the times, like when big fights were on, we would just all get together.
And we probably end up spending more on like everything, like the food and all that. Like, when we'd split the cost for a pay-per-view with like $3-4 quid, and then we always we go to your house and then we buy food, we end up just spending more than $19.95.
Nah, we don't. No, we don't.
Okay, but
you won't spend 20 quid on food.
I meant like everything, like food, petrol, and then maybe you're right.
Kev's counting petrol costs.
Wait, it's hard for me to come to venues. You know that it's like a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, but it can't be. It's not. Can't be that much petrol though.
Oh, I'm just talking about combining everything, like food, petrol.
No. Obviously, it costs a fair amount.
We can come to yours, man. Kev,
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's probably a similar place.
I tried to invite myself to Kevin's house, and he's like, "Nah, mate, not having it."
My house is still because my parents will walk in and out and stuff, and it's just because my dad does late shift, so he stays up late, so he'll be there.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Yeah,
for what? For future fights, or for what? For this one or something? Because you're not round, right? As in now."
To be fair, I have a big, I think it's like a 40-inch OLED downstairs, so could potentially work.
We have a 50-something, I think.
We have
size matters, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. just comparing sizes here. Savan says so. Mo, I said to him, I think he's kept it to what he said.
He went from complimenting me to then insulting me.
So this guy at the bottom, that's a massive no.
He's not going to get his stream link now. So
we'll keep this comment up. Oh, God.
Did he just say the same?
No. I put up the nice comment. I put up the nice comment. That's why.
Oh,
I can choose which comment to put up.
Oh, you can choose which comment. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's getting ready now.
I like that. Dillian Whyte's got R.I.P. Hagler on his. Mate, I mean, wasn't it so sad that Marvin Hagler passed away?
So who is that Hagler? I don't know who that is.
Hagler
he's part of the Fab Four, like basically a legendary middleweight fighter. So like there was the Four Horses, which was Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, and Tommy Hearns. So they made like the Four Kings, and they were seen as like basically the best of their generation. And Marvin Hagler is widely regarded as potentially the best, best middleweight ever. Savan Ali says the guy in the top right is my guy.
Oh, that's so it's changed. Nice, thanks.
Savan Ali, mate. I hope you get relegated. I hope you get relegated.
What did you say, Mo?
Can I argue with your viewers as well on this?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it.
Yeah, Savan, mate.
You hurt Mo's feelings.
Come on, my friend. Come on.
Kev's like casually relaxing, like, yeah, man, I'm the man now. And Mo's just like,
he's gonna get an insult in the next half a minute. Kev will get an insult as well.
I will, yeah.
He'll be like, well, the guy on the top right is a Four Eyes or something like.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it.
It's actually kind of fun doing it live. But no, to be honest, it doesn't beat actually meeting up and watching this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna watch UFC. I don't know. There's a UFC fight after this.
So it's Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou, which is heavyweight. No, Harris, we're not going to be. But stay tuned for this. And guys, as well, thanks for joining. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We've got, as you can see, Kev on the top right and Mo down below. And yeah, can't wait for this fight. Did you refresh your stream, Kev?
Yeah, I'm watching on my laptop, so he's just doing the commentary now, if that's what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, I see
Dylan Whyte.
Yeah, I see Dylan Whyte walking upstairs.
Yeah, Dylan Whyte's just walking down.
Yeah, perfect. We're at the same point. I love it.
Now you just come up the thing.
Also, guys in the chat, who do you think is going to win? What's your prediction? Saban, obviously, we know your prediction. Whyte second round, and also a couple of things about Kev Mo as well. And
so I just want to say, I just noticed Dylan Whyte's playing the Jaws music. What the fuck?
Is he?
It's Jaws.
Did you not play it for the first one as well? I think he did, didn't he?
What's that? He played Jaws in the first one?
He played Jaws for the first fight as well when he walked in, didn't he? Same thing.
Oh, did he? Oh, fair enough. Horace says this. Dillian needs to fight Deontay Wilder after this. He's got to win first.
I think after he wins, obviously he's in the running to fight. Well, Fury would be mandatory, wouldn't he? So
yeah, but Joshua Fury, I think, is going to happen first.
Yeah, exactly. But then it puts him. You know what? This looks exactly like the first fight entrance. Jaws. He does the wolf sound again, and then I assume now it's Sweet Carolina. I don't know, but I'm not listening with my sound on. Actually, I'm just watching.
I've got it on very, very low.
I want to hear the
some interesting comments. Mo, you're going to have to take this. Don't take this to heart. He goes, you guy in the bottom has a big... What? It's someone, how old are you, mate?
Kev is my guy.
Did you mean to say Kev? And he goes, Kev is my guy. Kev, I'm going to now call you Kem from now on.
Hi.
Kem.
Oh, hilarious. Right. Let's get on to this. Come on, Dillian Whyte. What do you guys think? Does Dillian Whyte look better without hair or with hair?
With hair.
Yeah, he looks a bit older, to be honest, without hair.
How do you think?
Yeah, but I don't know why he... Did he shave just for today? I don't remember.
Yeah, well, in camp, I think he shaved because he was like... it was getting a bit unruly. And so he shaved, but I think he looks quite sexy with bald, you know? No, I'm joking. Look at Mo's face.
Not in a disrespectful way, but I do think Dylan has an odd face shape.
Oh, fair enough.
Some lewd comments out here.
Whoa! So Van goes, Fazan, shall I bully you instead of Mo? Mo's the skinniest guy you will ever see. That's not ridiculous.
I think if Saban continues making personal comments, he should get kicked out.
Yeah.
I can put Saban. You have to be nice. I'll put you in a 5-minute timeout, which I can do on here.
I don't mind taking it, but I don't know if Saban can take it. He's quite soft-hearted.
Oh no, he hasn't even bullied me. He just said, "Fazan, should I bully you instead of Mo the fat?" I'm like, most of the skinny.
Saban, to calm you down, I'll be doing some magic throughout the fight, okay? I'll be doing some magic. Yeah.
Horace says, what's your prediction? So I think we all said
late round knockout by White, either TKO or KO.
Yeah. Horace, what's your prediction, mate? There you go. You're back to being best mates.
This guy, mate.
Saban, I think Saban is like 11 years old. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong.
Oh, the proper Russian music there.
Yeah, I know. I think he had this same music at the last fight as well.
Yeah, he's had it in a few fights. This is the intimidating Russian music.
Saban Ali goes, don't kick.
Don't worry, we won't. Don't worry. I don't really care. You can stay, my friend.
I just had to put someone in. I had to put someone in timeout because unfortunately they were being very inappropriate. Yeah. I'll tell you what.
I understand why when it's the internet, people feel as if they can say random stuff though, just because they're behind the screen. Why not? I think that's very reasonable as well. So I think we're all expecting a knockout by what? Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, Povetkin is.
Yeah, Horace says Povetkin's a nice guy though, very humble. Yeah, he's humble. Yeah, he's just getting on a bit, really. I mean, I'll be surprised if he manages to kind of win a world title from here. But
he's 41 or 42, right? Something like this. Yeah. He's in his 40s, early 40s.
Yeah.
And Whyte is about 9 years younger than him. So, you'd rather see Whyte win and see what he's capable of before his tank runs
up. If Povetkin loses, do you think that's his call to retire now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's never... Obviously, he's fought a lot of good people, but he hasn't fought Fury. He hasn't fought Wilder. And it might be to see those...
But no, he's not going to. Unless he wins this fight. If he gets knocked out...
What about Usyk? Yeah, that would be interesting.
No, Kev Mo. If he gets knocked out bad... Yeah, Kev's like, no, his name's Mo. Mo, if he gets knocked out badly, I don't think he's gonna be facing any top guy.
Who is this? Povetkin or Whyte?
Povetkin. If Povetkin gets knocked out, if Povetkin wins, he's got a chance on anyone. If he gets knocked out, if it's like a close fight on points, then maybe. If he gets knocked out, that's it. Like when I say that's it, I mean that's it in, kind of at the high level. Horace says, I miss Amir Khan fights back in the day. I agree. Me and Mo love Amir Khan, but I mean, that's kind of a faded memory, unfortunately. Horace says, tell us how to do the trick. I think it's talking about Kev. Kev, do you want to do a quick trick before we start?
Yeah, sure. I'll do you a quick one. Guys, watch the Joker. It's upside down, but if I shake it, it changes to the Queen of Spades.
Oh, mate. Black magic. No, joking.
No, it's brown magic.
Brown magic, yeah. He's got a body snatcher t-shirt on as well. Let's go, mate.
I think that's the anthem.
Even though they're in Gibraltar, but it's fine. God save our queen. It's funny. My wife was saying to me, like, I'm not going to say her name on here just because I don't want people to know her name, but that's why you guys are wondering why I'm saying my wife. But my wife was saying to me, do you know? She's like, tell me the British anthem. And I started singing it and I was like, I actually don't know all the words, I'm pretty sure. Like,
really?
I'm pretty sure I don't know all the words.
Yeah, I don't know the words. I only know God Save the Queen. That's literally
I think, like, I can... if someone starts
it's quite a simple anthem.
Is what?
It's God Save the Queen.
That's all I know.
wait. It's it's like send the victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. That's it, really. God Save the Queen.
I mean, the Russian anthem is all soul and heart.
Yeah.
No idea what they're saying. They could be saying like, "We're going to destroy you," and that could be the national anthem. We wouldn't even know.
No, I'm sure it's nicer than that, to be honest. And that's another thing. It's kind of funny because Russian fighters, you think that they're all about brawling, but again, Povetkin's a bit of an exception to that stereotype.
No, he's well schooled now.
Olympic pedigree, doesn't he? So
yeah, he's an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a former world champion, man. It's no mug.
No, exactly. He's not.
He's done well.
Horace says, Fazan, do your friends watch cricket too? No, Mo and Kev do not watch any cricket whatsoever, really. So
yeah, not really. Sorry.
Strictly boxing. Let's go with this.
I used to watch cricket when I was younger, but not anymore. It's just too long of a sport. I know I'm firing shots at cricket, but it's too long of a sport for me
I've never got into cricket.
to have the attention to follow, unfortunately.
Can you stop blasting cricket because it's part of my channel? I'm gonna lose followers now. No, I'm joking.
All right.
Here we go. Come on. I'm not a fan. What do you guys think of Dillian Whyte's tattoo? You're not a fan.
Oh, what, his back tattoo? I can't even see it properly.
No, it's his whole half body almost.
Has he always had that?
Yeah, he's had that for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, the chest one doesn't really look great. I don't know.
He's in pretty good shape though, I think.
I'm not sure why he got it. Like maybe there's a specific, reason.
Oh, guys in the chat, we've got quite a few people in the chat at the moment. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you all joining. Let me know your predictions before we get underway here as well. What do you think is going to happen? What's your prediction? Is someone going to get knocked out? Let me know. Here we go.
Bit of stretching before he begins.
Yeah, there you go. Just stretching on the ropes, classic.
So, Fizan, you spoke to that guy there, is it? Who's next to him?
Oh, Xavier Miller. Yeah, his head trainer.
That's the guy who's right with him there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
Thank you.
Given he's such a boxing nerd, it's good to have someone like that in the corner, isn't it? So
yeah,
I'm sure he's benefiting a lot from him. Oh, they've got a crowd for this.
Yeah, it's not a huge crowd, but it's sort of.
But how is that
allowed? Yeah.
Mo, they've all had the vaccine. Everyone in the crowd.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's good. Although the vaccine is not 100% preventative of the actual virus, but no, fair. I guess I understand.
So they've had both doses apparently, and in Gibraltar they've got like a 90% inoculation rate.
Well, COVID's probably. I actually don't know what the COVID statistics are in Gibraltar, but I imagine it's lower than.
They've contained it quite well apparently in Gibraltar. That's why they're doing it. Yeah, they've only got 500 people in the stadium. That's it.
Yeah, fine.
He looks in good shape, Dillian Whyte. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's have a look, man. Come on, Dillian. Also, you know what? Hopefully, so Xavier Miller said after the fight, he'll give me an interview.
Really?
So if Whyte wins, I'm gonna be sliding into his DMs.
I'm sure you'll win, but we'll see. We'll see what happens then. That's very nice of him.
2004, 16 years ago.
Who are you talking about?
Povetkin, he was gold medalist like 16 or 17 years ago.
Yeah, 2004 Athens Olympics. That's also the Olympics that Amir Khan won silver.
Oh.
Ah, fair.
2004. Mate, he was 17, Amir Khan.
Wow.
No, I remember when I was so young at the time.
That's my brother's age. It's crazy to think about.
He's still young even now.
I was like 10 at that age.
Yeah. Yeah, Amir Khan, man. Oh, we can talk about this another day. It'll depress me.
Let's stick to this fight for now.
Right, come on, Dillian. Here we go.
Let's see how biased the commentary is going to be this time.
Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. His shorts are interesting, Dillian's.
Yeah, it look like they got blood all over them. Yeah, dudes. Yeah. Looking sharp.
Oh, they're both looking sharp, aren't they? Bloody hell.
Okay. We're losing his balance, but he's been a bit wild, isn't he?
Oh, hang on a second. He's wobbling already.
Is he hurt?
No. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, what?
Man. Oh, left hook.
Hey, what's happened to Povetkin?
I think he must have slightly hurt him a bit.
How? With what?
I'm really confused. Is he hurt or is he just losing balance?
I think initially he was losing balance. He did catch a left hook, I think, in the process.
Oh, it might have been a counter left hook, which is Dillian Whyte's best shot, to be fair.
Yeah, he doesn't look very comfortable right now.
Yeah, his legs are wobbling.
Ate another hook.
Oh, that's a big hook again, right hook. Yeah, his legs don't look super steady still, Povetkin.
Yeah, his legs are wobbled already.
Thing is, though, Dillian's got to be careful because obviously he floored him twice in the first fight and then he still lost. So
Yeah, exactly.
You can't take too much from that.
Povetkin's going to go down very soon. His leg, I don't know why, he just lost balance so early.
He did, didn't he? I think he caught him off balance like whilst he was moving back in a straight line, I think.
Oh, his back looks...
Red.
Back so red, yeah.
I think Dillian must have punched him to the body, that's why. Left hook to there. It might actually be the left hook that wobbled him to the body, potentially. If it's a good body shot, it can hurt you.
Oh, his feet. Dillian's been really good on the counter.
Or yeah, he's counter-punching really well, isn't he?
Yeah. He's definitely focusing on the body a lot.
Which is good. I think that's how you slow someone down, by working the body early doors. Come on, Dillian. Oh, you're right though. I think he's trying to counter-punch, which is not a bad idea.
So Povetkin looks hurt by that body shot as well.
He does, yeah.
That's clearly White's round there. That's 10-9 or whatever.
Povetkin looks a bit, worn out.
Yeah, he does.
Well, great first round.
It's a great first round. I want to see the replay, actually.
I'm nervous for Povetkin. I know this is going to end badly for him.
Who, for Povetkin? Do you really like Povetkin?
Yeah, he's more humble.
You're rooting for Povetkin on this?
No, I'm not rooting for him. Look,
Kev was a secret Russian.
What about Rule Britannia? Nice guy. I totally agree. Well, there you go. It was he ate quite a few hooks.
It was a overhand right as well, wasn't it?
It was, I saw the overhand right. And that was because he was stumbling. I think he got the overhand right landed on him because of he must have lost his balance in the process.
He was moving back in a straight line, which you can't do. That's how you get punished.
Yeah.
Saban says, "What did I tell you? Second round. Let's see, Saban. Let's see."
All right, okay, let's see, mate. Let's see.
Mo's like, calm down, mate. Calm down.
I'm almost inclined to do a forfeit if he does. I'm not going to say that anymore. He just took a little stumble just now again.
Oh my god!
Again. Wait, what's going on?
It's weird. Povetkin looks so much worse than the first fight so far.
I agree, actually.
I don't know if Povetkin's hurt. He's just losing footing. It's really.
I think he might be off balance rather than specifically really hurt. But let's see. Yeah, I mean they're showing the stat, which both losses of Commonwealth title fights to Klitschko and Joshua Povetkin.
Yeah.
Savan says, "Do you agree now?" Not yet. I think we're a long way to go. Hara says he's off balance. Yeah. I think it might be more a case off balance, but let's see.
But that's going to affect him badly when he's trying to throw punches. Like he won't be able to throw good punches.
His feet seem to be getting tangled almost. This is better from Povetkin. Oh. Good right handing. So Dillian Whyte came in slightly lighter and Povetkin slightly heavier. Oh. Oh, come on, Dillian.
Povetkin does look tired already.
Come on, Dillian. Come on, Dillian. Oh, see that Povetkin coming in like that and then dipping. He's looking for that left hook. And then that's where he kind of swiveled and used that uppercut in the first fight. It's crazy. Oh, come on. What do you guys think? The Povetkin hurt or just lost balance then?
I think Povetkin looks a bit hurt. His face looks...
Oh.
No, Povetkin looks so tired as well.
Ooh! It's a good left hook from Povetkin. You think that knockout is in the back of White's head at all, or no?
No, I don't think it is. Even in the conference, he just seemed like he doesn't care about it.
There you go, a bit of mauling going on. Oh, good jab. We've got a couple of...
Povetkin's always trying to touch gloves.
I meant the third round. Of course we did, Simon. Simon, do you want to do a forfeit if it's on the third round? Horace says that Povetkin's legs aren't helping. Yeah, he looks unsteady, I think, rather than hurt.
Breathing so heavily as well.
I'm having internet issues. I'm gonna have to try and fix this in 1 second.
That's fine, you fix it. It's my combat. And Horace says Dillian throwing a cricket bowl shot.
That's a good right hand by Dillian.
This is a joke, yes, but you've got to be polite with the jokes, otherwise I can't put it up on the screen. So make sure they're jokes that I can actually put up, mate. But thank you for joining, everyone. Horace as well says see White bowling form. Yeah, with that really looping overhand right, isn't it? He loves that, Dillian Whyte. What do you think, Kev? Surely 2 rounds to Dillian Whyte in the bag, right?
Yeah, I don't see this lasting too much longer for Povetkin.
What do you think?
Look at him, man. He looks... What's he doing? What's the referee doing? Right.
Is it third round yet? Or
yeah,
third round. Just started.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys in the chat as well, thanks very much for joining. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. You're all legends. Riz says, all right, bro. Oh, come on. Come on, White.
Povetkin's trying to go.
Look at this. Wrestling. Interesting. I like this. So I says, tell Mo to do a forfeit if he gets knocked out by 3 or 4. Me and Mo do like a forfeit, but they're not too excited.
No, I mean, your forfeit was... your request ended at the point where the third round began. Oh, my...
Oh, Dillian Whyte's down!
Oh, no.
No, this is an unpredictable fight.
No, that should have been a knockdown, surely.
No.
Because that looked...
Well, they'll show a slow motion of what happened, but I don't think that didn't look like a slip, at least when I was
I think he got clipped.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't count as a knockdown. If that was Povetkin, that would have been a knockdown.
Well, we'll have a look on the replay. Horace says White is desperate to get the knockout. Yeah. Horace says he slipped.
Oh my god, he needs to just okay. He slipped so far. Oh, what?
Povetkin is going wild.
Oh, Povetkin got caught though.
You see that hook? Yeah, he got caught, so it was slow down.
Right hand, bloody hell.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Oh, another one.
Oh, Povetkin's badly hurt.
Come on, White.
They're just tying him up. Fine.
I love it when they just hug each other. Dillian Whyte loves just hugging people into the ropes, putting his weight on them.
Yeah.
Like when he just wants a slight break in the round.
I think that's Joseph.
He just bullies them, basically.
He's lucky they didn't get counted as a knockdown, but I guess it was a slip from what happened. What? Was that a knock?
No, it was a slip.
No, I'm saying let's see. I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Povetkin comes in leading with a left hook sometimes. Like he'll just come in quickly.
Yeah, you think he's coming with a jab, but then it's actually like a left hook.
Yeah, he closes the distance really quickly. So where Dillian Whyte's trying to dictate with a jab and then kind of work off that, whereas Povetkin's a bit more, I guess, adventurous, you could say, and trying to throw those long hooks. Oh, big right hand from Dillian Whyte.
Yeah.
It's funny because he's not really known for having a big right hand in Dillian Whyte. It's more his left hook. Let's have a look at that replay. I want to see whether that's that should have been a knockdown or not.
Pretty even round.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. They both had their moments. Oh, nice.
Oh, let's see that.
Let's have a look. That's good jab.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Dillian Whyte's jab is pretty good. Oh, it was that overhand right by Dillian Whyte.
Where's the bit where?
Very nice.
Oh,
Oh, they didn't show the. I don't. Why didn't they?
Oh,
show
why did they not show that? That's like
so
them trying to hide something. Yeah, I feel.
Oh, come on, man.
I feel like they're trying to hide that bit. They think it was a knockdown. That's such a. Yeah, that's such a typical thing for them to do. Such a biased thing to do as well.
Yeah, well, he's okay at least anyway. So if it was a knockdown, he's not hurt.
You know, I'm gonna go with the benefit of the doubt because Horace said it, and I thought it probably was a slip. So let's say it's a slip, but we'll see. Saban says Mo's on the ropes for doing a forfeit. Saban, you're obsessed with Mo. He says he looks scared.
Oh, good 1-2 by Dillian Whyte.
Very good 1-2 from Dillian there at the start of the round.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
that's it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Always hit him again.
Oh, this is aggressive, eh?
Oh. This is crazy.
He's all over him. He's exerting a lot of energy here. He wants to get him out.
He wants to get him out quickly. I'm telling you, he doesn't want to hang about.
I feel like the difference here is that he's really increased the pace of his work compared to this fight. I think that's been the main driver behind this.
He's been less cumbersome, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's not. I'm sure he's thinking about it, but I think he's going at a speed where it's just difficult to keep up from Povetkin's side.
Yeah, I think he's ruining Povetkin's rhythm by having a higher work rate.
Yeah, and he's not allowing him to think about his own moves, I would imagine, because Povetkin's probably trying to set him up for something, but then, Whyte does something rather unpredictable by going into a flurry of combinations.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, come on.
Good
job.
Yeah.
He does.
He does what?
Povetkin looks pretty... He looks
busted up, man.
Pretty uncomfortable right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice jab.
Oh, Dillian Whyte's looking for... He's always looking for that left hook. That's better, yeah. He's gone to the body again, which he needs to keep working at the body. Just break him down. Don't just headhunt.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. Guys, I'll get to your comments. Keep them coming at the end of the round.
Povetkin's like not going for it properly because he's...
Yeah, you could. He needs a breather, I think, right? He needs a round off, I would assume.
Well, he just... Oh my God!
Is that a knockdown?
Oh my!
He's going to get flattened. That's it. Sorry.
That's it.
He gets up. He's up, but he looks completely.
Nah, it's over. He's going to get destroyed.
He called that.
Oh no!
I
Mo's done.
Giving him the benefit.
Look at him! Look at him! Mo, look at him! He's done.
Well,
no, Mo's done. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he is.
Was he doing a standing 8 count?
No, look. He's not arguing.
No, I mean, it's obviously just justifiable knockout. So yeah.
Oh mate, I'll tell you what, that's a bloody big statement.
Dylan's giving him his stool.
That's very nice. That's nice to see.
Thing is, these guys don't have bad blood. Like they've kind of been pretty respectful.
Yeah, they're both respectful.
That was a damn. Tell you what a performance!
That was very, very good, very impressive.
Mate.
Yeah, he dominated the especially.
Dylan's like wants to feed him water.
Yeah, you have to think. I mean, obviously, first fight they swapped positions, and Povetkin was very respectful. Yeah. When Whyte was obviously, badly hurt. So it's nice to see he's paying that back.
Yeah. The thing is, the issue is right. Like he when he got up, he wasn't showing anything. Mo, he was like wobbling around everywhere. So I think that's the problem. Savan says Mo knows I'm joking, but even though I'm bullying him, he knows what he's on about. I love all you guys. Har says Povetkin looking stiff, which he did look very stiff. Povetkin usually comes in with angles and steps in, which he wasn't able to do. I think Mo, you alluded to it. It's because of the rhythm, right? His rhythm got broken because of Dillian Whyte coming forward, and not just coming forward, but like calculated aggression and pressure.
Yeah. No. I agree. You have to think
forfeit time, round 4.
They're talking, but they probably can't understand each other.
I reckon Povetkin's like, let's do it a third time, and Dillian Whyte's like, nah, mate.
Povetkin's not going to ask for a third fight.
Very convincing victory. Yeah, very convincing victory. Yeah, you wonder where Povetkin goes next, and whether he should maybe retire or
I think he
would take a step down from high-level boxing, perhaps, because I think he probably has an appetite to continue boxing. He said that previously, anyway.
He doesn't look the fighter he once was. I don't think.
He's Povetkin, isn't it?
He's 42 or something like that now. I mean,
yeah. He doesn't. But Dylan, can we just talk quickly, Kev? Like, what do you think of the performance?
It was a good performance from Whyte. It was a good performance. What I expected.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think he did so well, Kev?
I think it's because he knew what he had to do this time. He really took it seriously after the loss last time. I feel and he wasn't doing bad the first fight until that punch, but
you know that right hand, he didn't actually hit. It wasn't that right hand to the face or head. It was actually to the solar plex, but it hit him in the solar plex.
They threw in the towel. They threw in the towel. I didn't realize that.
I think he was probably because he was hurt in every round.
That's actually, I like that from his team to actually care about the fight. It's always nice to see.
Yeah. But they know that Povetkin's old now. They're not going to do that. They're not going to put him in like that. I think his own team probably knew that there's a slim chance of him winning this.
Yeah, exactly. Or that left hook as well is vicious.
I really think they should have given Povetkin that knockdown when Whyte went.
It doesn't matter again. Now it doesn't matter though.
Sharp,
but yeah, I know you mean
and fast. Yeah, very good.
I'm bloody impressed by his mental fortitude because it's not a particularly good comparison because Joshua versus Ruiz was for world championship belts, right?
Mm.
But obviously Joshua came out after that getting knocked out and boxed, whereas Dillian Whyte came out and just knocked him out. And do you know what I mean? He didn't box on the back foot, which I think was really impressive. And in fact, Mo, you said he actually came forward more. But when I say he came forward, you said his work rate was a lot higher, which I think it was.
Yeah, I just feel as if he moved much quicker, and he wasn't. He didn't hesitate as much potentially as he did in the first fight. And I think he threw when he thought he could land and didn't find himself in a position where a counter could come back. Because obviously Povetkin's not going to counter in a position where he's just been jabbed quite hard. It's quite difficult to get back into a position to counter then. So I guess he just continued with that momentum. Eventually, obviously, it took Povetkin out. So very good performance by Whyte.
I just think it's so impressive to once you've got knocked out to come back and knock someone out like that. I thought it was really, really impressive.
It must feel good.
And so early on as well.
Yeah,
it's crazy. We all said late TKO, right? And it wasn't. It was round 4. Saban says forfeit. He says I was right. You lot was wrong. So apologize. What for what? You said round 2, mate. That's not right. But you said earlier than us. Harris says Povetkin is a cool guy. I saw Matchroom boxing behind the scenes before both fights. Before bothering, I don't know. Before both fights.
I saw boxing behind the scenes before.
Dillian Whyte, man, he looks bloody happy, doesn't he? Yeah. And I can't wait to have my interview with Xavier Miller now.
They gave his stool back.
Huh?
They gave his stool back. I don't know why Dillian gave him the stool because Povetkin's team already have a stool for him.
He may not because some fighters don't want it. Some fighters want to stand up, but I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mate, Xavier Miller, my man. There you go.
Yeah, that's the guy you spoke to. Far left. Is it far left guy?
Left. He's the main trainer, yeah.
Well done to them.
Mate, what a bloody win. What next for Dillian Whyte is the big thing, because if Joshua and Fury are tied up, what does he do?
Well, how's Wilder?
Mate,
how's Wilder doing?
You know what? Let's talk about that very quickly before we wrap up. Dillian Whyte, Deontay Wilder, surely we want to see that after that performance.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that.
What a bloody... Can you imagine the build-up for that fight?
Yeah, and I think they... unlike a Povetkin Whyte build-up, it would be definitely more verbal and slightly a bit more...
Mate, Wilder would be like, I'm going to knock you out in devastating fashion, and Whyte would be like maximum violence, and then it'll just be like, I don't know, they're just jokes.
Especially because they both speak, obviously both speak English, that obviously helps with the... It's a bit difficult to have that kind of, lead up with someone who speaks a different language is slightly difficult.
Wait, I want to hear this.
Yes, let's hear it. Are you crazy?
Why up for the rematch, bro?
Nah, allow that. Go for Wilder. He's funny, man. I do like him.
Yeah. He still definitely respects him.
Yeah.
Even after this.
Let's have a look. Oh, he's gonna. That's sick. He's gonna talk about it. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, keep it short.
Yeah, like Deontay Wilder does that, doesn't he?
That should have been the knockdown because the ropes saved him, right?
No, but this is the knockout, Kev.
Yeah. But when he fell into the ropes,
no, it's not. It's not
because that's how Povetkin fell by Price, isn't it? He fell into the corner.
But when the ropes save you, it's not a knockdown technically, unless he's like hanging on the ropes, which he wasn't. He bounced off it.
If the corner saves you, then it is a knockdown, which is strange.
If the corner saves you, what do you mean?
Because when didn't Povetkin get saved by the corner against Price?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
It did, because then it got counted as a knockdown, and he stayed on his feet.
Oh, did he? Did he get a standing count?
Yeah, he got standing count when Povetkin fell into the
he
corner.
was hanging onto it though. That's different, I think.
Yo, he's asking for his diamonds. He's asking for his diamonds in the belt. He's upset, man. I'm sure the diamond belt's more expensive. So.
No, it's more prestigious, but still, it's not the.
Oh, Eddie Hearn.
As Chisel would say, Eddie, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we want to know he's fighting.
And then Gibraltar's a nice place to continue hosting fights now.
Nice. Might be Dillian Whyte's new home.
Oh, he just said maybe go over to the States, have a fight over there. Eddie Hearn's just said that about.
Who would that be?
Well, I don't think they would put. I don't think Eddie Hearn would push him into Wilder yet. I think maybe he'll get Whyte known to the Americans, and then.
Wait, moment, one second.
Hmm.
Come on, mate, calm down.
That's a bit harsh.
Hmm.
The thing is, the first fight will be for all the belts. The second won't be, so he'll be able to challenge for the belts that get tucked away. In the second
Yeah.
fight.
So.
All right, okay, that's fine. Horace says, who you lot got? Joshua or Fury? We'll come to that in a second. Savan says he might call Wilder out now. He didn't. It was a bit disappointing.
Wow, that's a nice coin.
Yeah, he's got a coin named after himself. Good for him.
Gold-proof £2 coin.
What?
Yeah.
So there's a £2 coin with his face stamped on it.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So wait, they made one with Povetkin's face on it and with Whyte's face on it.
I guess, yeah.
And they just
whoever won.
It's just one though, right? They're not like multiple in circulation.
I don't think so. Horace says it'll be a swing fest. Wilder versus Whyte.
Yeah, it's a fair summary, I think.
That would be such a good fight. You know what? That might be a more exciting fight than Joshua Fury. Like in terms of the actual fight. Oh, my main man.
Mm.
Yeah. Guys who are watching, I did an interview with him. Go and check it out on the channel. Plugging myself.
How long has he been with his team for?
Not very long. He just had the Povetkin fight, and that was it. The Povetkin fight was the first fight. He was with the new team.
You think he'll? I think he'll. So, well, he knows best, but I think he'll keep this team. This
team
he will. Really helped him out.
Yeah. He looks a lot better, doesn't he? He looks like he came in a little bit lighter, but he looked a lot quicker on his feet as well.
He's leaner now. Yeah.
He didn't look slow, did he? And he still carries the power. So I think he's a problem, man, for anyone after that performance.
Do you think Povetkin's career is now to the end?
Yeah, I reckon he'll look. The thing is, if he doesn't retire, who's he going to fight? He's not going to fight anyone of note. So
yeah, it's dangerous.
Unless he takes the third fight with Whyte, but I wouldn't really want to see that, to be honest with you.
Povetkin's 41.
Yeah. Yeah, Youssef Khoumari. All right, guys. Before we wrap up, then, if Whyte and Wilder were to fight, who would you guys back? After that performance.
Wilder's a different opponent to Povetkin, obviously.
Yeah. Mo's got them shadow fighting in his head.
He is. I've got them shadow fighting in my head, and it's very, it's a very unpredictable fight because, as Harris said, it will be a swing fest. So it's about who catches who first. They both have enough power to knock each other down. They both, to be honest, are not. Their punch resistance is not amazing because they've both been knocked down in various fights before. Yeah. You can easily tell that from the Wilder fights against, the last fight against Fury, for example. He's definitely someone who can be knocked down. Wilder's slightly taller with probably longer reach, I would imagine, compared to Whyte. So, Whyte will have to try and maybe get more on the inside, I guess. Whereas for this fight, Whyte is slightly taller and has a longer reach. So he'll be playing in a different position for this fight if he was to fight Wilder. I would say, as much as I like Whyte, I think Wilder would probably be the more likely of the two to catch their opponent in that fight. So I'd probably give it to Wilder.
Yeah. Kev?
Is this Whyte versus Wilder we're asking?
Yeah.
I'd probably say Wilder, but he's been inactive for a while since the Fury fight, so it really depends. And Whyte, the activity of Whyte gives him the advantage, but I'd still say Wilder.
Wilder, yeah. And quickly on Joshua Fury, because I think Mo, you said Fury, so I think what do you think, Kev?
I think Fury by points most likely.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully that gets announced, and we can do maybe a video with us three and break it down properly. Which would be quite nice and be good fun.
What about you? Just quickly. What do you think? As in Whyte versus Wilder.
Oh, Whyte versus Wilder. I think Whyte will destroy him. I think Wilder's broken.
Do you think?
I think Fury's broken him. So I think it would be really tough for Wilder. And Whyte's in the ascendancy now. I think you just bully him. And with AJ Fury, I think Fury's definitely the favourite. I can see why. I've probably got a bit of bias, but I just think AJ might nail him. Might be the only guy who can nail him to the canvas. But let's see. I mean, he's never been knocked out. So Horace says he thinks Whyte will beat Wilder, but he says Wilder will probably be the favourite. Which probably will be. Okay.
I want to see it. Who knows if it happens? That's up to the writers now.
That in the ropes, like if it wasn't for the ropes, he would have gone down.
So I think with the ropes, if he's actually hanging on the ropes, it's a knockdown. But because he bounced off. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, but I just feel like he would have hit the ground. That's the most important thing.
It's better. Well, it's obviously better for Whyte that it wasn't ruled as a knockdown because
he knocked him out. Then
because it would have given Povetkin a chance to recover.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's wrap up there, I think. Thanks very much, guys, for being on. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Do it again, definitely. There's a couple of fights that aren't pay-per-view. Maybe we can get you guys on for. And then in the next few weeks and months, that'll be good fun. But yeah, it was good. It was good. And luckily my internet stayed with me till the end, which is good. But yeah, thanks, Kevin. Also, thanks, Mo, as well, for joining. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Check out Xavier Amelia because Dillian Whyte's won. If you hadn't, I would have said don't check it out. But as he has won, go and check out Xavier Amelia's interview that I did with him a couple of days back. And I should hopefully get an interview with him after as well. So keep an eye out for that. Cool. Thank you very much, guys. And see you on the next video. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.